There we go. Watch out, people for the race car might be a better way to say it. Gotta love that enthusiasm. I want to go to victory lane. I want to go to victory lane. Nope, not yet. Gotta go to tech. Gotta go to tech. Cool to see, though. James Faulkner been doing this for quite a while now, which sounds weird to say. He's in the 8 to 11-year-old age bracket, right? Wow. Again, it just puts it all in perspective. Makes me feel really old. That's exactly right. Wow. So in other news, I applied for Social Security last week. I'm kidding. Aye. So it looks like we're going to have Outlaws on track, and right on cue, there is the Outlaw starting lineup. Owen Zacharias and Colt Johnson right where we started last time. In the front row, Carson Sherman. I feel like this is exactly what we saw last time as far as the starting lineup in the front. This is going to be fun. Obviously, they took their second fastest qualifying lap for the second feature, fastest for the first. Carson Sherman, Cole Gubnestad. There you see Finn Buckley. Chloe Mazzagatti up on the outside of row number 3. Look at her and Lillian Plazzeri going to start 7th out of Ohio, both those ladies. So Riley Hutchins in the top 10. The rest of the starters, including Allie Johnson, Addison Martinez. There's TJ Moon in 15th. Now, he started back there last race, and he does have the car repaired. He did make the call. Same thing as Thrasher, Thompson, and them in the first race. Something happened in qualifying, not sure what. He has been forced to start at the rear of the field. And the blue 9 of TJ Moon, keep your eye on him. He is going to be fast and likely trying to come through this field as quick as humanly possible. You can see the concrete dust on that right rear tire. That's from earlier today. All righty, let's see what happens. CP Racewear, Bandolera Outlaws here as part of the NX Spring Series presented by MPI.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
And that is Lucas McFall that has spun here at the front stretch.
You're low down the front stretch.
Here's a look at what happened on the start. Well, I don't know if he just missed the corner there on the exit or what happened, but Lucas McFall not having a good start to this one. So the bonnet came dislodged on that car. And he'll make his way on the forklift to the pit area.
No lap scored. Will be original restart. Heads up on the front stretch. I got equipment high and low.
So McFall going to be, oh, look at this. TJ Moon in the pits after that run earlier. Now, here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering, did they miss something in getting that car repaired earlier? You see that concrete dust we talked about in the right rear after his impact. Did they miss something in the repairs that he only now is starting to feel on the racetrack?
Out 16 in, 87 out. Move in, 37 out. 8 in, 15 out.
Could this caution be a blessing in disguise for TJ Moon, or are there bigger problems afoot? We'll keep tabs on that, see what we see.
We'll
we get ready to go.
Want to go next time by. All right, I guess we're going lights out here, drivers. We're coming to green.
The contact back there with Riley Hutchins. They all try to get rolling. Colt Johnson on the outside. able to make something happen. He'll take the race lead over Owen Zacharias. You don't see that very often on a flat quarter mile to make the outside work. I've seen Colt Johnson do it, and I've seen Allison Johnson, no relation. But here comes Zacharias. What a run he got off turn number 2. Ooh, saw 3 wide there in the corner of the frame, but the battle for the lead, that's the big one right now.
Come on, 11, get it going, 11, get it going, 11, get it going, get it going, get it going. Stay low, 11, the leaders are on you.
There you see in here, Carter Stein had some problems off turn. Whoa! Colt Johnson about had problems in turns 1 and 2. I saw the underside of that race car. Holy cow. He hit that curbing down there, those rumble strips, and just about launched that thing somewhere towards Murfreesboro. Holy cow. Owen Zacharias that time. Scored as the leader at the line. 5 laps complete. Johnson going to try the old high-low switch. Does not have enough momentum. Zacharias a little bit of a defensive line getting into turn number 3. Carson Sherman's right there in that red car. Cole Gubnestad, you saw his orange wonder. Zacharias now in command of this one. Colt Johnson back out front. And now Owen Zacharias trying to get back by. This is just fun to watch. And caution is out. Turn number 4. Colt Johnson will be scored as the leader.
20 is the caution. Let's tighten it up. Let's tighten it up all the way through.
Kinsley Tatum's misfortune off turn number 4.
24 is the leader. Sorry, 24-35. 24 holding a nice pace all the way around.
Colt Johnson going to be in command of this. I saw his dad, Sean Johnson, the other day.
Good. Will be one to go at the line. One to go at the line.
This is pretty much, he sees this racetrack literally every day now. Sean used to work over at Charlotte Motor Speedway, moved on to the Cookout restaurant chain for a while. And then, we all saw it on Facebook. He was like, I'm leaving Cookout, as cool as it's been, to go to the, what do they call it, the Nashville Football Club here? Yes, Nashville Football Club.
Right there.
Going to the stadium literally off turn number 1 here, where the stadium's 100 yards away. And he says he's absolutely enjoying it. He gets to see this racetrack every day, gets to race here, and gets to do some cool stuff there as well. So good to see that. They've started to settle in. Been 14 months, he said, since they made the move here to the Music City. Seems longer, but 14 months is what Sean said it has been. His son Colt leads the Outlaw feature over Owen Zacharias, Carson Sherman, and others. And look at this. There's TJ Moon back in the 8th spot. He was in the pit lane earlier. He's made his way around the 8 of Erickson. He'll be scored in 8th this time by, or 7th this time by. You see the change in the pylon. Sherman and Gubnestad going at it. Finn Buckley at the front of the group. And for the lead over in turn number 3. Here goes Owen Zacharias, new leader. Zacharias by Colt Johnson, and he is starting to take off. Did something happen to Colt Johnson, or did Owen Zacharias' car just now begin to fire off? I don't know, but Owen is on a rail right now. Meanwhile, that fight further back. Finn Buckley losing a spot now to TJ Moon. He got around Lillian Plazzeri a lap or so ago. Moon now up to 4th spot with now 7 laps remaining. He may need some help, though, to get to the lead. Nonetheless, he's up to fourth. He's got a shot at Carson Sherman here. What a drive by T.J. Moon. We saw it earlier. He had a shot to win. Ended up at the outside wall right out there. Carson Sherman's got himself a mirror full of T.J. Moon. Well, now he's going to have himself an elbow full of T.J. Moon. Moon to the inside. Looking for position number 3 and yellow. Turn 1.
Stay where you're at, Car. Stay where you're at. Just stay low. Stay low, 75. Stay low. Everyone go high. Everyone go high. Go high in 1 and 2.
Allie Johnson, problems in turn number 1.
Ease up and get it spun around.
And if you are T.J. Moon, a restart with 5 laps to go is right in your wheelhouse.
Sherman in front of Moon, 8-9, in front of 9. $15, 8X, 20, 37, 75, 11. Allie Johnson go up 1 spot. Allie Johnson up 1 spot. Let's tighten it up. We're lights out coming to green. Next time by. We are 1 to go. 1 to go, everyone. Lights out coming to green. Next time by.
Five laps to go. And Owen Zacharias leads him off to turn 1. But look at this behind him. T.J. Moon with Carson Sherman to the outside. Moon to third. Colt Johnson now wants the lead back near contact. Zacharias had to check up. Moon to second. Sherman to third. And unofficially, that lap will count as Carson Cobble has issues right there in the back straightaway.
15 scored. 35-24, 9S9. 35-24, 9S9.
And it looks like unofficially now we see the pylon change. They may not have taken the lap, is the phrase we use often. So yes, Owen Zacharias back to the front. Colt Johnson back to second. Carson Cobble, stop. Need you to put my roof back on, sir. Plonk. Thank you. I'll pull away now.
Lights out, coming to green. Lights out, coming to green. Lights out, coming to green. Lights out, coming to green.
Five to go for Owen Zacharias.
Green.
Oh, Colt Johnson right there. Here comes Carson Sherman, too. And T.J. Moon says, I want to be part of this party. Sherman to second. Johnson up high. He'll lose 2 spots. That may be just enough, though, for Owen Zacharias with 4 laps to go. It's not a big buffer, but it might be just enough. We're gonna find out as here comes T.J. Moon. Moon by Carson Sherman. He's up to second. Sherman peeks back to the bottom, but does not have the run. 3 to go. Can T.J. Moon get 2 and around Owen Zacharias for the race win? There's the gap. Last time by, Owen Zacharias ran his fastest lap. In fact, the overall fastest lap of the race. Only car in the 16th second bracket. Moon was a 10th slower. This time by white flag in the air for South Carolina's Owen Zacharias. It's a half second back to TJ Moon in closing. Moon was 3/10 faster a lap ago. One final set of turns. Is it enough? No, it's not. Owen Zacharias wins the final round of the NX Nashville Spring Series presented by MPI for the Bandolero Outlaws. What a drive by Owen Zacharias. And I guarantee you mom and dad are somewhere probably back at home about Florence or Myrtle Beach just cheering right now. Do not blame them. What a drive by their boy Owen. He has become a pretty good little race car driver in his own right.
Chargers to the front stretch and stop. Cross our traffic accordingly.
Much better than his father. Kidding, Steve. Kidding, Steve. I know you're watching. So that'll do it for the Bandolero portion of the program. All three Bandolero features are concluded. We now have legend cars ready to rip. First up, the Charger division. There you see the lineup for the Chargers on your screen. Same players we've seen the last day or two. Samuel Macedo, Landon Cordell, Emma Britt, Keaton Hanks, and others. That's how they will run to the green flag.
Yes, roll the Chargers. Stop the start-finish line.
You hear the Chargers making their way up. Field set. Looks like all 10 cars will make the call. A couple of them had some incidents earlier, namely Emily Arenas. She had a pretty big impact in the back